Hey, welcome back this week on Get On Outdoors. Hey, you guys seen the last video on my Tundra? I just replaced the factory grill with a rigid industry grill. And this week, we're gonna replace the lower grill rack portion right here with a rigid SR2 grill light right here. And the first thing you gotta do is read your instruction books right here, guys. Get you and your buddy to read it. Make sure you guys got everything lined up, all your tools, because once you start cutting out, you guys can't take it back. The first step is to cut this out right here, this little grill portion right here. And what I did is went to Lowe's, got me a little hand saw right here, and what I'm doing, just cutting this internal part right here out. Won't take you very long, doesn't seem like, real easy to cut. Not a whole lot of pressure needed. Just take your time. Let's go down the line. You know, another reason why I chose a manual saw is that you can take your time and not scratch your plastic on your outside your bumper right here. As you see, we took it out. And that's the first step right there. The second step now to this project right here, you want to unloose the top bolt right here and the middle bolt to hold your bumper on. Keep those bolts because you're going to use those bolts to attach to the bracket back to your factory bumper here. The next step is once you remove the two bolts, is install the bracket. Look at the directions and make sure you grab the right bracket. There's, you know, look at the picture. You got a passenger and the driver's side bracket. And I got the passenger side. We're getting ready to put it inside here. You gotta go underneath your bumper right here to put it on and just line it up the bolts right there. Once you get your nuts just barely holding the bracket, like I said, you don't want to tighten them up yet because once you repeat this step on the other side and put the bolts on and put your light bar on, you're going to come here and adjust everything, so don't tighten them yet until the final process. As you can see, we're repeating the process we did on the passenger side, on the driver's side. We're just now getting the bolts back on. Just a little bit of pressure. Like I said before, you don't want to tighten it up all the way. We can do some adjustments. Alright guys, as you see, we're getting ready to install the SR2 light bar. And I chose the Hyperspot combo. And you guys can go to Rigid and check out the different models on the SR2 light bars. If you want to do it, just put it in here and your bolts. The reason, like I said, you don't want to tighten them, so you got to bend them brackets, like I said, like that. And also, you want to make sure you saw the cord come down. You want to make sure wherever you think about powering your rigid light bar at, make sure you got that cord going the direction that you want it to, where it takes a lot of zip tying and a lot of customized tie downs. Next thing I would do is just kind of get a buddy, kind of help you eyeball it on the direction of tilt, and get your bolts. Come with it. Good washer. And put them on. Like I said before, this is the reason why the directions told you not to tighten down the brackets. Alright guys, I put my nuts on there, secured them good, and the next step is to run your wire. And I already done that when I installed my grill light from Rigid. All I have to do is run it down here, connect it, I have the switch ready to go, and just finish to tighten up this, and finally, we have everything adjusted, tighten the bottom bolts that go to the frame, and then you're good to go. Alright guys, just a few minutes ago I showed you how to install your light bar and the standard bolts. I went to Rigid Industry website and bought the security bolt setup kit. And the way that is, it comes with a special nut with a special tool to put on the end of your rigid light. And that's where it keeps them secured. Like I said, it takes a special tool to put it on. It keeps the common thief from maybe stealing your light bar, or maybe give you a few more minutes for someone driving by or walking by and it scares them people off. So check it out. You should really invest in it. They're not that expensive to keep your rigid light safe on your vehicle. Boom, guys, we're done. You know, it's pretty easy install. You can see we tightened all the bolts down from the bracket to the frame. I got tight, and I had my buddy Troy get on it real good, make sure they're tight. It's a pretty easy install. You know, as you saw, it took not very many tools. Probably only took about an hour to install, but with filming and everything, probably took us an hour 45 minutes. If we didn't have to film, probably only took an hour. But the most important thing is to read your instruction book from Rigid, and hope you guys learned something on the install, and we'll see you guys next time.
We run Rigids, do you?